You recording?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Rod with Stirling Soap Company. And right now, Mandy's behind the camera. We're going to take you through a quick tour of our current project. We're here in Boonville, Arkansas, in front of the J.W. Skinner and Son building, built in 1923. It's what we've recently purchased to move Mandy's new business, Stirling Roastery, where we'll be roasting and selling specialty coffees. So let's go ahead and we'll walk through and we'll give you the dime tour. This used to hold an appliance store, small engine repair shop, and as you can kind of see, the place is an unmitigated disaster. It's been kind of like a lot of other rural downtown areas in the past few decades. It's seen better days. We're hoping to come in here and be able to clean this up, help restore a little bit of part of the history of this downtown area, and sell some pretty good coffee out of here. So if you'll follow me, we'll head into the main building. So this section right here was where the previous owner worked on chainsaws, weed eaters, lawnmowers, and just small engine repair. Sorry about the lighting. Most everything in here is not up to code and daisy chained into just extension cords, but as you can see, the place is in a pretty serious state of decay. Down from the floor, which is the concrete's cracked throughout it. It's going to need to be completely stripped, refinished, and we're planning on staining and sealing it afterwards. It still has the original tin roof up here, but it's been painted over many times, and unfortunately the roof was in such a state of disrepair that there's been so many issues with leakage over the years that a lot of this has rusted out and will now have to be torn out and replaced. I'm hoping that we can find some matching tiles so that we can retain the historic character of the building at least as closely as possible, and then repaint this and have it look nice, similar to what we have across the street at Stirling Soap. So this building right here that we're walking through, this will actually house a local coffee shop. So we'll clean all this in. There'll be tables where that office is right there. We plan on putting in, a coffee bar, sell coffee, espresso, lattes, pastries, things like that. But it's just, we've got to tear this entire office down. We have to tear out this wall right here, which is really just a false wall that is separating this back area. Come on back here, Mandy. Oh, and we are, what she's doing right now, we are going to put the skylight back in so that this place has some better natural light in. Holy cow, this is a lot of work. And this back here is, I think this was a dungeon where a lot of people were tortured. No, it was just, it housed a lot of the engine repair stuff, and you can see from the floors, it's completely covered in oil. The walls are crumbling. The back doors boarded up. The whole thing needs to be replaced. All the electrical, the bathroom needs to be gutted and expanded. What have we got ourselves into? But once we're done, this will be more seating back here and just something nice for the community. Come on, Mandy, we'll go this way and we'll show the roastery. So through here will be the main portion of the operations. This is the original Skinner building right here. And it's the same thing, this concrete floor will be perfect for us to set up shelves and pallets of all the green and roasted beans. It's a perfect spot for us to put the industrial roaster that we'll be installing hopefully within the next few months. But I mean, this building over here is in a serious state of disrepair as well. And we're not looking to just come in here and make a quick buck out of the building. We want to fully restore it to its former glory, and that includes repairing the walls, putting the 2 skylights back in here, and repairing and repainting the ceiling so that, you know, in addition to housing a new business that'll hopefully grow the way Stirling Soap has and create new jobs, it'll remove a blight on this downtown area, because right now, like I said, you can see the building's falling apart. So it'll be nice to not only have it cleaned up, it'll be nice to have us working out of here. For us, I don't know if you could see from the original video, but these buildings are directly across the street from Stirling Soap Company. So it'll be nice for us to be able to look out our windows now and, you know, see a nice clean building here rather than a building that's getting ready to fall in on itself. So yeah, this area right here will be where all the magic happens, where all the roasting takes place. This will just be one open space with the roaster as the centerpiece over here. A lot of work to do. So the final piece of the 3-building complex here, tentatively at this point, we're considering putting in a kiln and a pottery wheel over here so Mandy can go back to doing some of her pottery. And we would make things like shaving bowls, coffee mugs, you know, just different stoneware, have it available for sale here, but also through the website. That's secondary to the coffee company though. But as you can see, I mean, it's got an old dilapidated drop ceiling above us that's going to have to be torn out, and we can repaint the original ceiling. There's a lot of built-in shelving here that's going to have to be ripped out, and the same thing, I mean, the walls are just falling apart. This was where the previous owner, he housed all the parts, the small engine parts that he used for his work. So most of it, we're going to try to salvage some of the wood from the shelves to build the coffee bar out. But a lot of the old plywood is just going to be burned, be torn down. The old wood panel walls will just be torn out and put in the dumpster. And the same with the old drop ceiling. They're not worth. I want to keep the original historic character of the 14-foot ceiling that we have above this. So that's going to be coming out. So anyway, that's it. That's the only reason we wanted to do this tour today. And I'm sorry it's being shot on a phone again. I just didn't have the money to get us the 4K camcorder that I was wanting to do all this on. But we wanted to go ahead and do a before video, just a walkthrough with Mandy and I, so that you can see the state that this building is, because I'm coming back tonight with a sledgehammer and I'm going to start knocking a lot of this down. And I wanted to be able to see how it looked from the time that we actually got it and got started on everything. So we'll be doing more videos as we progress through this. We will also hopefully be doing it on a little higher quality camera here in a few weeks by the time we do the next episode of this. But I want to, from start to finish, keep everyone up to date on our progress with this, so that when it all comes to fruition in the end, you can see the finished project and contrast it against where we started. Thanks for watching, and we hope to have this completed as soon as possible. Bye.